What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Get It and Don. I'm your host, John Guetta. Fast food. Let me tell you something about fast food and working fast food. Things can get dangerous, things can get going. It's just a wild time. It's a wild thing. People always say don't work fast food. That's a good, to my opinion, it's a good thing to go through. It's a good thing that it humbles you, it gets you going. You have some horrible moments, you have some not so bad moments, and for some people, you could have good moments. Only some people. Not everyone deserves the good moments, but you take them as you get them. I'm not going to say this is the hardest job. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this is the most physically demanding job because it isn't. But mentally, this job does kill you inside. I will say that. The biggest thing that I say about it is because a lot of the customers don't treat you like you're a person. And I feel like a lot of people forget that too. Like, you get the worst of people because people are angry, people are furious. They have bad days, they have horrible mornings. People have some horrible mornings, and they take it out on you. If you mess up on any kind of their order, if you're not listening to them fully, if you make them repeat themselves, they're gonna let it out on you, buddy, on you, and it gets dangerous. It gets really dangerous. One time I had this lady. I was walking. It was the end of the day. Like we were almost closed, and she had a curbside, and she was just chilling there. I saw her kept staring at me, so I delivered a curbside next to her, and all of a sudden she was like snapping at me. I was like, "What the?" I turned around. She's like, you get over here right now." And I walked over to her. She was like, "I've been here for 20 minutes. I haven't got my food. You're going to go get my food and you're going to bring it to me right now." I was like, "Why are we talking to me like I'm a child? How are you going to get my attention and try to talk to me like that? What do you think you're going to get out of that?" I feel like they try to be like, customers are going to try to belittle you a lot. That's just how it is. It's just like, you can't say anything back because the thing about customer service is that the moment you say something back, it's always going to be your fault. Customer service basically is the customer makes a mistake and you got to make it your fault. And you got to make sure that they don't feel any kind of way about it. And that is what it is. And it is what it is. Simple as that. Simple as that. Another time, actually, more recently, I had one of the baggers, the people inside that bag the food. When they say put the fries in the bag, this is basically what it is. Is had gave me one of the orders and I was handing it to a customer, and inside was nuggets, but the order said it was supposed to be a sandwich. I gave it to the customer. Customer looked at it. He was like, "Wow." He was like, "So it's a nugget inside, but it says I'm supposed to have a sandwich." And he's like, "Can you see that?" And he hands it to me. He's like, "There you go, man. Maybe you should learn how to read." I was like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa." When they get some good ones and they tell me a good one, I respect it. And I chuckle a little bit. I give them a chuckle because they deserve that chuckle. Yeah, it can be kind of crazy. Things can get crazy in fast food. It can get wild. You don't know what you're going to get sometimes. That's what I love about it. You know, I, I'm just joking. I don't love it. I don't love fast food. I don't know why I said that. I was just getting excited and it just came out of me. I just love it. I don't. I don't. Trust me, I don't. But you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to learn a lot of patience. You're going to learn to move. And the reason why I talked about this today is because of that one clip of that guy at Starbucks when he's sitting down and he's looking at his phone. He's like, "I can't do this. I'll work an 8-hour shift today. There's so many people in the front." And someone called in and he was like crying and everyone started clowning him. Mentally it can suck. But I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I want to sit down and cry. Yeah, I get mad, but I never wanted to cry. Like, why would I want to cry? What am I going to cry about here? "Oh, I got to make 5 more sandwiches. Oh my gosh, I got to stand out here and talk to 10 more people about their orders." It's not horrible, man. It's not horrible. Sometimes we're just isn't fun at all. But anyways, guys, once again, this has been John Guetta. This is Guetta and Dawn. Sorry, I'm a little congested. It's morning, but I have work in 20 minutes and I need to go. So y'all have a good one.